Hey, I thought I'd just do this simple little video here for a cat out there named Arctic Wolf who is working on this right now, just as a little advice. Could have typed this up, but it would have taken a few paragraphs. Much easier to just make a video, throw it up, and have him take a look at it. He's currently working on this, the Enterprise C 1/2500th scale, and I did make a comment about this decal right here. This was quite a pain. Even though I cut it in half, I didn't do a very good job putting it on here. Let's see if you can see that nice little line there. And it goes all the way up here. I didn't get these sides to line up. Also, let's see, the phaser banks. Should probably cut those out too. I can't remember if I did this before or after I put the decal on, but as you can see, it tore off a little bit right there. I think all of these have a little tear in them, all the phaser banks, and I got a little where are you, a little crack there. Back here I got a big old crack, you can see that. So I kind of dirtied it up a little bit, like, oh, this ship does get destroyed, so hey, it's in the middle of the battle. There you go. Ah, that's why the stickers look like garbage decals, sorry. But there's a lot of these decals you'll have to undercut and cut them really close to where the edges are on them to get them to fit properly. And some of them I just cut out individually, like these right there. There should be one piece. I just cut them out individually because I know there's like microsaw or microset that you can use to get these things to set down, but I didn't feel like experimenting on this build. So I cut all those out. Wobble. It's on a sprue on the base. That's why it's wobbly. But yeah, these I just cut out individually and put them up. Now, you have to remember which is which though, because some of these are almost the exact same size, and you're falling. They did the same thing with the nacelles. With these decals, I cut these out individual because there's ridges here that I didn't want to try to get this to set over. And even if I did get it to set over, I didn't think it would there would be enough decal. These things didn't sit in here very well. There's two decals up here. But yeah, I cut out the individual lines here, or I cut them out at various I can actually see where, probably not in the camera, but I can see where I cut those out. And I kind of did the same thing on the bottom. And I also did the same thing. This underside turned out a little bit better. I don't think I got... Yeah, I didn't really get any... Oh, I got one little crack in that one. That one I didn't cut in half. That one I just went for it. There's a little crack. And then I put way too much sealer and gunked up the necks, right? Yeah, that looks great, doesn't it? It's in the middle of a fight. It's fine. It's cool. So that's kind of my words of advice, is unless you want to rock the microsol or solvaset, I would suggest cutting a lot of these decals up for this build. And if you want to dare and put this on all at once, then go for it. I did that in the bottom and it turned out a little bit better. I only got one little oopsie-daisy, and that's when I was maneuvering the decal around. And it's right under there somewhere. You can't even see it on the camera, but yeah, it's in there. So yeah, have fun with the build, man. Take it easy.